Well, folks, this is really a strange development, and it's something that's been developing in the United States for almost a month now, but now it's also developing in Mexico. Headline on Breitbart: Mexico vows $50 million legal fund to fight U.S. deportations. And then the story goes on and it talks about how they're going to filter this money through Mexican consulates into the United States, and they're going to stand up for Mexican citizens who are in the United States to vote for Mexicans or migrant rights. Since when does the government pay for your lawsuits when you break the laws of the government? This is truly something unprecedented. When I get in trouble with the law, I don't go running and crying to the law for my legal defense fund. This is quite shocking. But again, this isn't new. This is just new to Mexico. This is going on all over. City of Chicago approved $1.3 million defense fund. City of Los Angeles, $10 million legal fund for illegal immigrants. DC will go beyond sanctuary, create legal defense fund for illegal immigrants. Sanctuary cities raise legal defense funds for illegal immigrants. So this is going on all across the United States. Now, $50 million is coming from Mexico. So how do you like that, folks? Your tax dollars are now being used to defend lawbreakers. Your tax dollars, it wasn't enough that people from all over the world could walk across the border, get a meal ticket, a bus ticket, an apartment, a TV, a place to stay. No, that wasn't enough. Now that Donald Trump's going to bring in law and order and try to reestablish national borders, well, now they're going to take your money and pay for their legal defenses. So let me get this straight. If I walk across the border to Mexico and I get arrested, I'm going to call up the U.S. government and say, hey, send me money, send me a lawyer, I need help. This makes absolutely no sense. The left has gone completely out of their minds. Seriously, folks, how do you wrap your mind around this? And you know what? These are the same people, these are the exact same people that say, we need to take care of the homeless. We need to give more people. Health care. All of these virtue signaling policies, but they're taking money and giving it to lawbreakers. This is unbelievable. All of this money that they're spending, they could have created safe cities. All of this money that they're spending, maybe they could have invested in border security or more law enforcement so they could arrest criminals and we wouldn't have this big problem. No, instead, they're going to take our tax dollars, they're going to use government employees to now defend lawbreakers. This should be a nonpartisan issue. Whether you want a more loose border policy or a strong border policy or whatever your stance is on the Muslim ban or the travel ban or Donald Trump's border policy, it shouldn't matter. We should not be paying legal defense teams. You should not be responsible for people who are migrating to different countries illegally and then get arrested. You should not be held responsible for this. So let's keep our eye on this, folks. This is what they're going to do to try to fight back. This has no logic. This clearly has no concern for the actual citizens of these countries or in these cities. Chicago, LA, DC, all of these sanctuary cities, they're going to take your money, and then of course Mexico, the big whopping 50 mil, they're going to take your money, they're going to take public money, and they're going to defend people who broke the law. This makes absolutely no sense. This is beyond the proportions of logic and reasoning. I can't even believe that they would put this idea out there as policy, but this is actually real. Money is now going towards lawbreakers. Shocking. So I guess I don't even know, folks. Take this how you want, but we're going to keep an eye on this if they continue to try to force this policy of taking money from the public that's meant to go back to the people of the country and then giving it to people who are illegally moving from country to country. Truly unprecedented. Stay tuned for more at Infowars.com. This is Owen Schroyer.